Recording in progress.
Okay, welcome. So, ARTA software is a very powerful software. You can perform measurement both in real time or in a timed way, in synchronized way, both in time domain and in frequency domain. So a very powerful tool. And in this video I want to show you how to align a full range speaker and a subwoofer. My classical setup for here in my room for just for educational purposes, presented in many last videos. A small top, a Bose S1 Pro, in top of a small subwoofer, a Presonus 8-inch. Okay, so the system is under the DSP Marani. On the top we have by default 20 milliseconds of delay. So in output 1 of the DSP we have this value as default, just for a best reading of the phase traces, of the impulse response, etc. The subwoofer is zero delay by default. And so we open ARTA and we try to align this system, but quite in real time, using the phase trace. I have showed other options yet to align time domain and in the same system is always here in ARTA, and I will present a new method in mixed domain shown in a public section of talks and seminars. For now I want to show you just how to perform a transfer function measurement and to use the phase trace in ARTA to align this top and the sub quite in real time. Okay, so in option setups, audio devices, I choose the ASIO driver of my sound card, Behringer sound card. I set up the input and the output channels. 1 2 1 2. Okay. It is not, the system is not calibrated. Microphone in channel 1, and I think all is quite okay. I check the sample rate. Okay, 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 perfect. Okay, now we can go in these in the different modalities of work: impulse response, dual channel transfer function, frequency response, one channel, spectrum mode, etc. Switching between these buttons here in the toolbar or here in mode. We perform a dual channel frequency response, but we do this starting from the default window when you open ARTA. Okay, so just to not complicate things for not users. So I go in this button, dual gate muted frequency response or muted frequency response. We go here, I select impulse, I go here, and this I delete all the overlay traces. I open again. Okay, now it's clean. I'm not very expert yet of all the buttons, functions, options, etc. So I check again the setup, audio devices, okay, left channel, we go here, we select face, we want to use the face trace. So as I said, we have here in output number 1 the top, the full range speaker with the 20 millisecond by default and 0 delay, the subwoofer in output 2. Okay, so now I mute the sub, I unmute the speaker, the full range speaker. Okay, and now just I record. This window open, I can choose to record by pink noise, cycled pink noise, synchronized pink noise, or sweep like in this case. I use a 64K FFT size, no average. Leave all these options like you see here, preferred input channel left, and so we record. When you close the window, you have here the phase trace with not the time of flight yet removed. You can go here in edit, delay for phase estimation, and synchronize the trace like you want, like you like. Okay, time of flight, find delay value for these measurements setup is 25 milliseconds. I like to put the phase trace in this way for the crossover region. Okay, so this is the phase trace synchronized like I need. I click on overlay and I set an overlay, so I have stored now the phase trace of the top. I mute the top and I open the subwoofer. The subwoofer is at 0 milliseconds, so I record. In the bottom part of the screen here you see record. We record. Oh, it's muted. Okay. Okay. The subwoofer is clearly leading, so we start to delay the subwoofer. So we know yet that the system has 20 milliseconds by default of difference, no? So I put, for example, 18 milliseconds just to show you what happened. The delay is less of the need, so we go here in Marani we insert 20 milliseconds. The subwoofer is leading, so we measure again. These are 20 milliseconds, and so probably we need something like 21 milliseconds and a polarity inversion. Okay, so now I record. This is the bastard. I record. Okay, now the system is quite properly aligned. Okay, so we have used ARTA. We have used it in synchronized timed way, no? With the use of logarithmic sweep, so for a best signal to noise ratio, and we have seen how to align a top and subwoofer using the phase trace in this quite real-time way. Okay, a sort of compromise between real-time and synchronized way to work. Okay, thanks for watching, and stop. Here, stop, and stop.